Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome to the class. Your teacher Miss Fatima here. Assalamu alaikum my students. How are you all? I hope you'll be good. Today we are going to start a new chapter and that is 5 bells. So today we'll be doing the part 1 of the chapter 5 bells. Let's start it. Okay. Before getting started, there is a little activity for you. As a starter activity, do you use an alarm clock to wake up in the morning? The bell in the clock rings a warning to get you out of bed. There are other devices that sound a warning or give us a signal. Some of them are listed in column A. Match them with their use or place of use in column B. Okay, now in this activity, what you have to do is, जैसे कि आपको पता है कि अलार्म क्लॉक आप क्यों यूज़ करते हो? इसलिए यूज़ करते हैं ताकि आपको अगर जिस टाइम उठना होता है तो उस टाइम के लिए, या कोई भी आपका एक प्रॉपर काम होता है कि हमें ये काम इस टाइम पे करना है, तो जस्ट फॉर योर रिमेम्बरेंस आप एक अलार्म सेट करते हैं कि हमें इस टाइम पे उठना है. इट्स जस्ट अलार्मिंग कि आपको इस टाइम पे उठना है तो आप उसको सेट करते हैं. इन द सेम वे यहाँ पे लिस्ट ए एंड बी में कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी लिखी हैं इसको आपने मैच करना. लाइक बेल है तो वो आपको इस हिसाब से यहाँ पे मैच करना है कि बेल यहाँ पे किससे मैच होगी, कार है वो किससे मैच होगी, हॉर्न. इसलिए आपको ये दिस इज़ योर होमवर्क, दिस इज़ योर टास्क टू डू कंप्लीटेड, और फिर मुझे कमेंट में मेंशन कीजिएगा. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द चैप्टर. It was Saturday morning. Kindly pay attention to the pronunciations as I always say, and do keep a book and a pen in your hand so that you'll keep underlining the difficult words and write down the meaning in your notebook. It was Saturday morning and Ryan was at the dining table holding his head in his hands. His father was reading the paper and his older sister Pepita was at the door. So it was Saturday morning and there was a boy whose name was Ryan. He was at the dining table जिस पे आप खाना खाते हैं. Older sister यानी कि बड़ी sister, वो अपने जो टेबल था, he was sitting there and he was holding his head, यानी कि सर पकड़ के जो बैठ जाते हैं वो bend करके, and he was sitting like that on the table. तो इतना what happened कि his father was reading the paper. His father was busy reading the paper, और जो उनकी बड़ी sister थी Pepita was at the door. What's wrong, Ryan? His mother said. Ryan की मदर ने पूछा, What happened? क्या हुआ Ryan? Nothing, Ryan said. I've got a headache. Ryan ने कहा, It's nothing. मेरे सर में दर्द है. Headache कहते हैं सर में दर्द को. Oh dear, she said. But she thought, That's by working too hard. I must buy him something when I go out. Thought is a past tense of think. It's a verb. Okay. अच्छा, उसकी मम्मा ने क्या कहा कि ये जो है वो बच्चा काफ़ी काम कर रहा है, काफ़ी देर से काफ़ी हार्ड वर्क कर रहा है, तो मुझे इसको कुछ लेके इसको परचेज करके देना चाहिए. As you can see the picture, he's Ryan. This must be his mother, her older sister, and father reading the paper. Okay, so Mr. David, he was Ryan's father. Mr. David thought the boy has been working too hard. Perhaps means shy. I can get him something. And at the door, Pepita thought, Poor Ryan, how can I cheer him up? I could get him a little present. But what? अच्छा मिस्टर्स, ये देखिए आपके तीनों अपनी अपनी जगह, यानी कि उसकी मदर भी, उसकी सिस्टर भी, एंड सेम टाइम उसके फादर भी, वो यही सोच रहे हैं कि दिस बॉय हैज बीन वर्किंग सो हार्ड, सो वी मस्ट बाय हिम समथिंग. तो लेकिन उन्होंने कहा कि हम क्या बाय कर सकते हैं. Then Ryan said, My bicycle bell's not working. I think it's broken. I'd better go and repair it. Ryan ने क्या कहा, मेरी जो बाइसिकल, जो साइकिल की जो बेल है वो वर्क नहीं कर रही है, मुझे लगता है कि वो टूट गई है. Broken, again it's a third from the verb break. Okay? Do that when your head's better, his mother said. उसकी मदर ने क्या कहा, कर लेना, but let your head be better. Like आपका head जो है कि सर को, जो आप सर में दर्द है या बिस्तर पकड़ के सब बेचारा ये बैठा हुआ है, जब ये बेटर हो जाएगा then आप इसको कर लेना. But she thought, a new bicycle bell? I can get one when I go for the vegetables. पर उसकी मदर ने सोचा कि it's not too much expensive, तो मैं क्यों ना इसको परचेज कर लूँ. when मैं जब वेजिटेबल्स लेने जाऊँ, जब मैं ग्रॉसरी निकली जाऊँ, तो मैं इसके लिए परचेज क्यों ना कर लूँ. अच्छा, at the same time his father thought, he wants a bell for his cycle. I can get one when I go out. अच्छा, मैं एक ले सकता हूँ जब मैं बाहर जाऊँ तो. And Pepita thought, cycle bells are not too expensive. I'll get him one of those. सिस्टर ने भी कहा कि वे भी इतने एक्सपेंसिव तो नहीं होते, मैं इनके लिए जो है वो परचेज इजीली कर सकती हूँ. There were two doors in the sports goods shop, one on Market Street and the other on Bank Street. अच्छा, स्पोर्ट्स गुड शॉप, गुड्स कहते हैं चीज़ों को, स्पोर्ट गुड यानी कि वहाँ पे खेल के सामान मिलते थे। उस शॉप के 2 दरवाजे थे, एक खुलता था मार्केट स्ट्रीट पे और एक खुलता था बैंक स्ट्रीट पे। बिकॉज द शॉप वॉज ऑन द कॉर्नर, क्योंकि शॉप जो थी वो कॉर्नर पे थी, इसकी वजह से इट हैड टू डोर्स। एट 10:30, हाफ पास्ट किसको कहते हैं? 10:30 बजे का टाइम, हाफ पास्ट। पास्ट का मतलब पास हो चुका है, हाफ यानी कि आधा, तो 10:30 को हम 10:30 को हम हाफ पास्ट 10 कहते हैं। Ryan's father was in the shop. At 10:30, what happened? Ryan's father was the first who went to the shop, buying his son a new bell. अपने सन के लिए एक न्यू बेल लेने के लिए वो शॉप पहुंच चुके थे। Just as he went out of the market street door, Pepita entered through the bank street door. Entered here again is a verb. It's a past tense. Second form of the verb है. Enters का first form है. This is also a verb. So, अच्छा, जब as soon as he came out of the shop, what happened? Pepita's sister, she entered the bank street door. Good morning, she said to the assistant. Assistant यानी कि helpers शॉप में जो होते हैं, she said, Good morning, I want a cycle bell, please. उसने उनको greet किया, good morning कहा, greet कहा, good morning, good afternoon, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, ये सब greetings होती हैं, ठीक है? रखा, मुझे एक साइकिल की बेल चाहिए। Yes, Pepita left the Mark Street door. Her mother entered by the bank street door. So what happened? जैसे ही Pepita left the shop, her mother entered. First, his father went, then his sister, and then at last her mother entered by the bank street door. A bell, madam? The sales assistant said. Here is a good one. We have sold a lot of these. They are very good and not very expensive. Mrs. David was still out when her husband arrived home. Okay, जो assistant थे वहाँ पे उन्होंने मैडम से भी कहा, उसकी मदर से भी कहा कि this is the very good one and this is not too expensive, you can buy this. So Mrs. David थी, she was out, और जो उनके husband थे, उनके Mr. David थे, he arrived home. Okay, so this was part 1 of the chapter 5 bells. Now do this as a home assignment. You have to match these and then you let me know in the comment box. Inshallah कल जो है वो part 2 के साथ continue करेंगे. Hope that you have understood. Take care. Allah Hafiz.